Chapter 3. After the violin concert, Sherlock Holmes told Dr. Watson that he had to see someone before he went home. "There is going to be a crime tonight, Watson," explained Holmes, "and it might be dangerous. Meet me at 221B Baker Street at 10 o'clock. Dr. Watson arrived at Baker Street that evening. Holmes was talking to Peter Jones, who was the most important policeman in London, and a man called Mr. Merriweather. Holmes explained to Watson that they hoped to catch a famous thief called John Clay that night. The four men got into two taxis. While they were travelling, Holmes told Dr. Watson that Mr. Merriweather was the manager of the bank behind Mr. Wilson's shop. The taxis were taking them to Mr. Merriweather's bank. When they arrived, Mr. Merriweather took them into the bank and down into the cellar. It was dark inside the cellar, and there were a lot of large boxes. Holmes looked carefully at the floor of the cellar. Then he asked Mr. Merriweather to tell Dr. Watson why the thieves might be interested in this bank. "They are interested in the gold in the boxes in this cellar," explained Mr. Merriweather. "It is unusual to have so much gold in one bank, and we have been worried. We wanted to move it." Holmes explained that the thieves were going to come into the cellar under the ground from Mr. Wilson's shop. Now there were 3 policemen waiting outside Mr. Wilson's shop. Holmes and the 3 men were waiting inside the cellar. The thieves wouldn't be able to escape. Holmes turned out the light, and the 4 men waited for the thieves to arrive. After about an hour, the men saw something. One of the large square stones in the floor started to move. Suddenly, they saw a hand. The hand slowly moved the stone up and to the right. Then a young man climbed out of the hole and into the cellar. When the young man stood up, Holmes quickly grabbed his arm. It was John Clay. "John Clay, your red-headed idea was a good one, but we've caught you," said Holmes.